Hi, I am Fong of Hong Kong, and thank you for inviting me to this video conference. I hope next time we will see each other face to face. Anyway, today the topic that I'm going to present is from this article written by Professor Sun, and it is called Uncover the Secrets of the Universe. Realize the Millennium Dream of Mankind. We are going to talk about coronavirus pandemic, the global relief program, an international team of rescue experts, a never sunset science kingdom, and manufacturing of high performance discs, developing flying saucer technology, Noah's Ark project about the gene banks and seed banks. These are all story about China, okay? And also the establishment of the Chinese Academy of Interstellar Civilization, and under it, an Interstellar Civilization University. Ooh. Then at the end, we will talk about Chinese traditional culture, how it is sprang from the cosmic civilization and alien civilization. Some Chinese cases I'll put in. And then at the end, we will talk about the source of cosmic wisdom, the knowledge pool, the wisdom bank, and then come up with a final conclusion too. So here you go. An article, I'm going to just read out some of them, but before I read it out, I'm going to introduce us with some photos, and in between it I'll insert some photo once in a while. And the article, of course, I talked to the writer, Professor Shili. He's kind of like the official head for UFO internationally on behalf of China. And when I talked to him, this is actually pretty much a summarizing article. No hard data, but from what I talked to him for almost 2 hours just on that article, and I know what he wrote as some very introductory paragraph. What's behind it is really, some of them full blown, and quite a few of them are just starting. And of course, I won't know the whole truth, and so I'm going to share this article written by him specifically for this conference, specifically for now. And let's see what we can get out of it, and maybe next time have him present it himself. All right, well, let me show some of the picture of us. This is him. One of the Hong Kong newspaper article interviewing him almost 20 odd years ago. That's a Hong Kong newspaper. Well, and then picture time. All right, that's Beijing 23 years ago when we first met. This is Beijing UFO group, which is Beijing UFO Research Organization, which is closed now for some odd reasons. And this is actually the representative of China, Taiwan, Professor Loy, and Taiwan is here, Hong Kong, me. And also another occasion when I was doing the translation for Professor Sun during a Laughlin conference. Here you go, Wendell Stephen, yes. Ta-da-da-ta, Laughlin. He's one of the directors in the Laughlin conference. That was a fun time. And he was a speaker there. And the photo on the right is a China's aviation aerospace company, and he's the vice president there. That was formed two, three years ago. And here he has been speaker here with the same conference of San Marino conference. That's when Koso presenting his thing, and they met, and this is Koso's wordings for the book to Professor Sun. Here you go, that's the stage. Just to show you. Oh, and I want to show you a few more pictures that I think he's an old friend of Roberto and AJ. They're always there. If you see carefully, they're always there. They're always there. Actually, they're always together there. See? And this one too. Yeah. Right? And of course, all the fun things ufologists like to do. He did it. I did it too. And okay, that's it. This is the picture of the. We'll talk about that in an article, in this article later. All right, here you go. Now I'm going to read some of that article out. Right. Uncover the secrets of the universe. Realize the millennium dream of mankind. This coronavirus pandemic is not a rehearsal for the end time, but sure a prelude to a series of global catastrophes in the future. How to deal with these disasters? A great task for all of us. Chinese ufologists believe that only the great wisdom of the universe is the way to save mankind. With the talent pool, think tank, and scientific research strength formed over the years, we have sufficient ability to launch and promote a global relief program. With the help of a group of high-level academic elites here and abroad, after long-term accumulation and preparation, we're working hard to organize such an international team of rescue experts. And through the initiative of convening the world's highest summit, formally opening the prelude to human self-help and human civilization upgrading. Sounds like it's assuming some really heavy-duty catastrophe is coming with this. Scientists exploring interstellar civilization are networking globally to form a never-sunset science kingdom. Our slogan is, science saves mankind, science saves the earth. And here, science is not just a regular science, but an upgrade version of cosmic science, a combination of the most advanced scientific frontier of mankind with the highest information and wisdom of the universe. We are a special team with a special mission. We're not extraterrestrial, but our heart is. We're not savior, but what we research is salvation. Save the human condition, save our blue planet. We're not Einstein, but our mission is to transcend him and solve the uniform field theory to create a new view of space and time. The study of heaven is for the benefit of the earth, to study the outer planets for the benefit of our own. Our studying of alien civilization is to care for our home planet, promoting civilization development on our planet. Okay, let's show more of this photo. Yeah. Oh, where are we? Our studying of alien spacecraft is to develop a new generation of spacecraft on our planet to comprehensively improve the overall scientific level and civilization of mankind. in order to meet the arrival of a higher level of interstellar civilization, the era of cosmic civilization. Sounds like sure it's coming. Inspired by the wisdom of the universe. Okay, now they're going to talk about wisdom of the universe a lot because it's a very handy term in Chinese. It's called 宇宙智慧, and we say that 宇宙智慧 all the time. But then in English it's so long, wisdom of the universe, universe wisdom. All right, Chinese civilian scientists are trying hard to design, manufacture, or trial manufacture dozens of high performances. Oh, they make flying saucers and special shaped aircraft and related new power systems, new materials, and new technologies. This lays important foundation for our Chinese UFO scholars in the world of UFO family. It's a modern-day Noah's Ark project. It could be the interstellar travel system that humans are trying to develop, or it could be a catastrophic emergency escape system for humans, an alien settlement system for human migrations. In recent years, we have also been preparing intensely for the loads of the new Noah's Ark. What is it? Large gene banks, seed banks, portable mini banks of the same across the country to embody biodiversity. We're doing the same thing Northern Europe is doing. While developing flying saucer technology, we're also into many other cutting-edge technology R&D, like new energy development, green environmental protection, pollution control, disaster prevention, medicine and health, biological engineering, genetic engineering. Remarkable result acquired from involvement in research solving a series of worldwide programs. Of course, all this is still very preliminary or in a low-key, cautious, and quiet mentality. All right, gotta repeat it. Low-key, cautious, quiet. So the Orient, the Chinese are doing the same thing the Western is doing, but low-key. So maybe you think we are not doing anything, but they are doing a lot, sounds like. So now it comes to this. This one, ta-da-da-da! Let me show this. Okay. Uh-oh, the alien is spooking out. In 2017, Chinese UFO scholars established the Chinese Academy of Interstellar Civilization. The aim is to find and contact extraterrestrial civilizations through all traditional and non-traditional scientific means, and to promote human civilization upgrading and development, opening a new era of interstellar civilization. The Academy is a cosmic science research, technology development, cosmology talent development, education and training center. All right, and under it, an interstellar civilization university. Wow, the most pioneering university. Note, the four most prestigious universities in China sent a senior representative to participate in the establishment of the academy, echoing its important role and influence in the academic field. So that is the picture. The four representatives from the top 4 universities in China are among here. And in the middle sits Professor Sun. I think that's him here. And so that was established maybe 2017. That is 3 years ago. And also they can, if you can see this English here, it's a interstellar civilization UFO club. Now not like ours, Hong Kong UFO Club, but this is Interstellar Civilization UFO Club. Wow. And what's down here? Oh, I think this is like their comedy members of that photo. Typical company common picture. All right. And the establishment of the academy greatly encouraged many civilians and non-civilians in the scientific, cultural, and educational circles join to carry out academic researches. Many of them are starseeds from UFO enthusiasts. We are surprised to find that these starseeds can be found in almost every corner of the earth. They have become the backbone, elite, and successful icons in all walks of life, especially in the astronomy, geoscience, and aerospace field. They are all our people. This huge group is the broadest, deepest, and most reliable mass base for our research on cosmic science and interstellar civilization. So this is the organization going to be having a cosmic university that is very pioneering. And what else? Oh, this is some other picture of China that I go through later. And now we come to Chinese civilization. Traditional Chinese and we are going to talk about the coronavirus pandemic. And I went through it in Hong Kong with a TV station of Hubei, which is the province where they lock up. And so we saw very, very almost to the minute video and interviews of the place throughout that several months. And of course, we see a lot of news announcing how important the Chinese medicine has been doing. And we were drinking different recipes of herbal Chinese medicine during that time. And we found that it is very helpful to get rid of the cold symptom. And actually one of my good friend, I think she got the COVID-19, but we kept drinking the herbal formula coming out of the handbook done by the Chinese doctor teams, the official doctors team. So this is like official report of what herb is good and what Chinese medicine is good for different kinds of symptoms of the COVID-19. And we follow some of them, and we bought a whole bunch and packed it ourselves, and we drank it regularly just to make sure we don't get the disease. And you know what? The Chinese medicine has played a prominent role in China's success in the COVID-19 fight. I think one of the news I read, I can find it later, it was a test between, this is a test. One group of the patients in the hospital got no Chinese medicine to go with the treatment, the regular treatment. And another group with the test, with the Chinese herbal medicine to go with the treatment. So there's the test group and the control group. Guess what? There was a very significant percentage differences between the two groups. I'm not sure what's the percentage, the 30, 40, or even 60, 70, higher the percentage of getting cured or getting life saved. So that was very important, folks. Get Chinese medicine. Well, so now that comes to the Chinese civilization. And here, before I keep going with the paragraph, I would like to show some of the cases and the books of these people wrote that who has contact with aliens. So this picture gone. And all right, kind of a sidetrack, but it's okay. This is World UFO Congress we did in Hong Kong with Sandon Freeman and then we flew to Dalian, which is in northeastern China. That was in 2005. That was, we have other experts from other parts of the world too, like Hungary, America, and a few more countries, Israel, I think. Yeah, so. Oh, this is another case. I will leave this here until the next one. Oh, okay, now let's keep going with this. This is Professor Sun Shili with an abductee case, Meng Jiaoguo. I think he's the most famous case in China, modern China. I think you all heard about it though. He works in the wood, over the mountain. They climb up and saw a shiny UFO, and then Meng got knocked off, become unconscious, so his friend has to take him downhill, and meanwhile Meng went through a whole bunch of exotic story, of course, the typical lady alien want to have I think they have sex, and then later the alien lady also come visit him quite a few times in his home, and later they told Meng that in 70 years later a hybrid of new earthling and our species will have a hybrid born over their planets. That was interesting. And of course, Meng also delivered a whole bunch of messages, very environmental protection messages. No nuclear, things like that. So that goes. Now that's another case. I think he is Chou Gong, a headmaster of village school, who goes up to the UFO often at night to help the aliens to heal the earthlings. Some of these are his friends, but quite a lot, so strangers, earthlings, up to the UFO and got healed. And also another story is from Miss Xiang Manha, who also is a farmer, very simple people, like Meng, simple farmer. And I met him in the Shanghai UFO conference. She talks very assertive, but in a very village way. And when people get sick, usually I saw the procedure is like they call her, describe their illness, and then the lady will just take care of it over her end at her home. Very sensational, I think. Well, okay, now after that, now I'm going to go to another case. This book, the writer of this book. Here you go. Here is the writer. Over my finger. Yes, okay. Yeah, okay. Very simple man. Again, old man, I think that he's 50, 60. He just passed away last year. That is his signature up here and his chalk. And he described the alien world. Why I have to show this before I keep reading down here? Because you have to see what is being delivered to the Chinese through the aliens before I keep reading. See the people, different aliens. Okay, the printing of the book is not too good. You can see the back page through, so sometimes it's blurred. Two pictures overlap into one. These are buildings of the planet. Some of these outdoor scenes of the planet. Special building. Oh, this is like a football match up in the air. Haha, up in the air football match. Okay, let me move the lamp so it looks better. Okay, now this is like statement about the universe, statement about the cosmos. Probably very important messages. And musical instrument, I think. Different vehicles. Alien language and the Chinese meaning. The reference, cross-reference of two languages. And I think here some other statements of some other topics. All right, and some of the Cosmo pictures. Let me see. There you go. There are several pictures of these interstellar, galaxy, planetary pictures. And the whole book goes like this, and he has several books actually. Another bigger print, an A4 size book, shows nothing but his drawing and pictures. Not much word. That is even more suitable for presenting here, but I couldn't find it. I think I loaned it to someone else. The name of the book is translated meaning extraterrestrial world. The writer is Mr. Song Sai Pang. All right, here you go. So much for that. Ta 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 ta. All right, go away. Now with that, I get to this part, the ending part of the article. Chinese UFO scholars have unique advantages in searching for the source of cosmic civilization. Sinology, which means the study of Chinese thing, everything, anything Chinese. The essence of Chinese traditional culture. Confucianism, Buddhism, Taoism is the wisdom from the universe. I have to take my glass off to see. It is studies like Tianxue, means the knowledge of the sky. Tongtian means connecting through with the sky. And cosmology. Chinese has the earliest, longest, most profound, and most frequent interaction with the cosmic civilization and alien civilization. The unity of man and nature is the core concept of the Chinese nation. Unity of man and nature, Tin Yan Hap Yat. Sky, man, united together. Tin Yan Hap Yat. We really say that all the time. Universal integrated thinking has become a new direction for the development of human science. Universal integrated thinking. Many of the science and technology that Chinese UFO scholars have changed to mankind have come up with their ideas not only from the deep development of human intelligence, but mainly from the guidance of cosmic intelligence, extraterrestrial intelligence, and higher dimensions of the universe. So what I have been showing in books like this will fit this category. From higher dimensions. Our interplanetary alien civilization links are a mixture of forms and complementarities, which is visible and invisible, direct and indirect, explicit and hidden, unconscious unconscious. Many scholars claim they are lucky to find the source of cosmic wisdom, the knowledge pool, wisdom bank of the universe, that they are only the porter of cosmic wisdom. So this is it means very deep, but it's so simple a sentence. And don't forget, Professor Sun actually is kind of, I won't say in charge, but taking care of the UFO field, the ESP field, the ESP people. And one time he told me they have a private school which charge very high school fee for kids with special talent to study. And I think there was about 400 of them. A lot of them can do all kinds of marvelous things. And supposedly Professor Sun is trying to help them to get to the best position these kids can be. Although there is a government system to spot and train these talented kids, there's also a civilian system, which means you have to pay your own high school fee. And this is what Professor Sun talked about, that because they're just into private school, they're not with the government, so there's a lot of potential for them. And he told me a lot of bizarre stories. And so that's what that sentence means. It doesn't say much, not much detail, but it's real. All right, now we come to the conclusion, finally. Interstellar civilization and UFO studies, introducing technology elements, Oriental elements, and Chinese elements, brighten the global UFO research. We're integrating the big Eastern-Western, ancient-modern, terrestrial-extraterrestrial, heaven-human docking of this universe demystifying drama. The big mystery, UFO exploration breakthrough. Sounds like they know the niche and they see that breakthrough is coming. We will present the ultimate riddle of the universe, this eons old UFO mystery, to mankind, and strive to realize the millennium dream, unlocking the mystery of the universe in the hands of our generation. So, in my lifetime, I can see this happen. So that is the ending, the last phrase of this article. In our generation, this is going to happen. So, coming out from the almost official figure of China in UFO, this is going to happen in my generation. Let's see. So much for that article. Finished. I hope next UFO conference we will be meeting face to face. But this is a good experience. Thank you and bye-bye.